this video is on cerebral spinal fluid, or CSF. CSF constantly bathes the brain and spinal cord with oxygen, nutrients, and vital chemicals. Although different in content, the CSF is produced by blood plasma that leaks out of specialized capillaries called the choroid plexus. And throughout the rest of this video, I'm going to talk to you about the flow of CSF throughout the brain. Alright, so we're going to start off with blood coming from the heart. This is oxygenated blood, as I wrote out here for you guys. Okay, this oxygenated blood goes to this, it goes to the choroid plexus, and this choroid plexus can be abbreviated to CP. Once it's working its way through the choroid plexus, there are specialized cells called ependymal cells. The ependymal cells have cilia that move the CSF in one direction. So if you remember from that intro, the choroid plexus is the specialized capillaries that turn the blood into CSF. And the ependymal cells make sure that it goes in one direction. So once it passes the ependymal cells, we have CSF, as you can see here in purple. The CSF the CSF coming from the choroid plexus are on the roof of all four ventricles. But if you start with CSF going into the lateral ventricles, it flows through the rest of them. So if we start with the lateral ventricles, the CSF goes through the intraventricular foramen into the second ventricle. And once it goes through the second ventricle, it then passes through the cerebral aqueduct and moves to the fourth ventricle. Fourth ventricle. Once within the fourth ventricle, it has two ways that it can go. One is to the central canal of the spinal cord. It flows in and out of the central canal of the spinal cord. And then the other direction is to the subarachnoid space through the median and lateral apertures. Right there, yep, median and lateral apertures to the subarachnoid space, which surrounds the brain and spinal cord. Okay, and just as the CSF enters the brain ventricles from the bloodstream, it is returned to the blood by reabsorption through the arachnoid villi. These are located in the dural sinuses, especially the superior sagittal sinus. And once it's in the superior sagittal sinus, the deoxygenated blood goes back to the heart, and the process starts all over again. And that is all you have for CSF flow.